Triple stranded against terror. Alright, the season update finally dropped. Serpy has kind of been waiting for this every single day for the past 2 days. You're like, just refreshing the page constantly.
I'm sorry, Johnny is the one I want the most, and I'm excited for the balance changes.
I am excited to see triple support not be the thing. As a Psylocke main, it hurts my soul. But I can't do anything because everybody's healing so much. But we'll see how the devs address it and what changes they'll make.
Hello Rivals, 光光 here.
Hello.
As we kicked off the exhilarating first half of Season 1, we were thrilled to welcome even more players to the Marvel Rivals community. Together, we united with the Fantastic
expected
Four
to be here, not
take
gonna
the
lie.
fight to Dracula.
Yeah, me either, that's for sure.
Especially you.
In the second half of Season 1,
we'll have the new map too.
remaining
I
two
forgot about that.
family
Oh.
members will be joining the fray. The
Central
Thing
Park?
and the Human Torch.
Yeah, I think
First
so.
up, we've got the Thing. He's a powerhouse vanguard.
We've been hoping for a tank that can finally counter Wolverine. Hopefully, the thing is that.
Yeah,
Always
hopefully
ready
he's
for action.
not just...
Whether you need a
Yeah.
strong
Because I feel like
defensive
most of the
wall
tanks that aren't
or a
shielders
fierce-
just get eaten alive. Even the shielders get eaten alive. But like,
Well, anybody who
less
doesn't really
defense-
have any escape tools, Wolverine just eats. But as a guy who can't be moved, it sounds about right to counter the Wolverine, the crazy jumping man.
I was gonna say, he's just jumping into a brick wall.
I actually want to see that interaction. What happens? Does he just pass right through? Or does he
I would
actually like
imagine
slam and fall?
Yeah, I would hope it just like stops him in his tracks.
That would be cool. Yeah. It's like two Thors just smacking into each other with their left shift, and they just fall backwards and just slowly walk up, rise up and look at each other.
Yeah.
I'd love to see that.
Frontline fighter. He's your go-to guy. And then there's the Human Torch. He's a blazing duelist
Johnny.
who's here to light up the skies and scorch his enemies with his fiery style. He jumps through the air like a comet and brings the heat when you need a true aerial ace. His presence will certainly ignite the battlefield. But that's not all. Prepare to explore the sinister
There it
depths
is,
of
yeah.
the
Central
Empire
Park,
of
yeah.
Eternal Night in our new map, Central Park. Venture into this haunted terrain, now dominated by Dracula's vampire legions.
Love this.
Rescue
This looks
Reka Tosca,
awesome.
the
Oh,
Asgardian
there's Dracula himself?
of Yggdrasil, and embark on a daring
There's a
raid
squirrel
of
god?
Dracula's castle
Yeah.
to vanquish the darkness and end the Eternal Night. Since Season 1 launched, we've seen an incredible surge of excitement for competitive play. As we head into the second half of the season, we are rolling out some exciting updates and balance adjustments that are sure to shake things up. To that end, we have decided to implement certain adjustments to the competitive mode. The first half of Season 1 will conclude on February 21st, 2025 at 8 a.m. UTC plus
Time to get
0.
grinding.
At that time, rewards will be issued, including the gold rank costume,
Hey,
quests
there
of
it is.
honors for those in Grandmaster and above, and the quest of
I
honor
wanna know
for
what the full
top
skin looks like.
500.
Yeah.
When the second half of Season 1 kicks off, players will return their ranks and scores from the end of the first half.
I'm so glad they walked back those changes.
Yeah. It's definitely kind of harsh.
It was very harsh, and once I got back on my usual working schedule, I just didn't have enough time to even grind back to the original rank I had. Like, I wouldn't be able to play that much anymore, so yeah, I'm glad that they walked it back. I understand the intent behind it originally, but yeah, nah.
To qualify for new rewards, simply complete 10 matches in competitive mode and meet the necessary conditions by the end of the second half. These rewards will include an all-new gold rank costume
gold costume
and
for
a
Johnny.
variety of crests
There you
of
go.
honor, featuring
Nice.
distinct designs for Grandmaster, Celestial, Eternity, and One Above All.
That's nice to split out those tags.
Yeah. Well, they did expand the upper ranks, so makes sense to expand the tags too.
Heard your feedback about access kernel tokens and how frustrating it can be when they don't carry over. So, we are excited to announce a brand new redemption system. Now, you can convert those access kernel tokens into units. If you purchase the Luxury Battle Pass and redeem all its rewards, you will be able to convert any leftover kernel tokens for units at a specific ratio. We want to make sure that your gaming experience is marvelous,
Marvelous,
and that
you
you
say.
never feel like you are unrewarded for your efforts.
That's good. We'll have to see the conversion rate. At least it doesn't go completely to waste now.
Now, let's talk
Yeah,
tournaments.
that is nice.
We've heard your excitement and questions about our plans for Marvel Rivals tournaments since launch.
We've had a few
and
already,
we are
but
thrilled to see such a
nothing
passionate
super
Yeah, we haven't
big.
done anything in them.
A thriving player base is a
But it's nice
lifeblood
that they
of
have them just
any great
accessible
game,
like that.
and we are pumped
I mean, just being able to sign up for one in game, that's
Mhm.
kind of nutty. Not having to go to like a third party website or a Discord and sign up for a community tournament or anything like that. They just started it
Yeah,
since
they're
season
just there.
zero. Yeah.
to see that our in-client tournament,
It would be fun to
the
try
Marvel
doing one
Rivals
sometime in the
Championship,
future.
has
Yeah.
messed up.
Well, the thing is, we all need to be in gold, above gold, so we probably qualify it for by now.
I was
But
gonna say,
we
I
just need
think
to practice
most of
as a
us
team
are there
more.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Because the people competing in those tournaments, they're kind of built different. We're not gonna win, but at least let's not embarrass ourselves and get completely crushed.
Yeah, exactly.
Out its faction registration in North America. After the upcoming updates in the second half of Season 1, we'll be increasing that limit. As anticipation reaches a fever pitch, brace yourselves for a series of Marvel Rivals invitations
MRI scan?
set to kick off at the end of February and continue into March. Now let's turn it over to Zhiyong, who's ready to share the latest balance adjustments
Please.
for the second half of
Yes.
Season 1.
Something.
Hey,
Bring something
Rebels,
good, John.
I'm Ziyong. Today, we are diving into some exciting balance changes coming up for the second half of Season 1 that are sure to shake things up on the battlefield.
I hope so.
Yeah,
First off,
really.
Balance
let's talk
Odyssey
about the journey
begins.
we have had so far.
Well, they acknowledge it. There's never going to be a point where the game doesn't need any changes anymore.
Oh,
It
yeah.
always will.
Oh yeah.
And especially with their plan of adding 2 new characters every season.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, boy.
But I like that because that also means you have to spend like the first bit of each like season and a half season learning the new meta. So you're not
yeah.
just always in that broken meta constantly.
The first half of Season 1 has given us some thrilling changes compared to Season 0.
That's
We have seen
very
more
true.
duelist heroes in competitive like Storm and Squirrel Girl really shine while having
Yeah, okay. we get that Storm wasn't played a lot. She was actually fine before the buffs. At least in my
I
opinion.
mean, I think she probably could have used a little bit
She
of them,
used-
but
She
they kind
needed
of went
the
overboard.
quality of life. She didn't need to become like that one thing you should probably ban.
And Squirrel Girl's all, oh boy.
Oh yeah, the ult is so damn scary. If you can shoot it in time, it's okay, but that requires, teamwork. And there's
The
very
worst-
little of that in solo queue.
The worst is when I'm coming back into a fight and I turn a corner and there's just an army of squirrels in my face.
They can also track you when you're invisible. You can't escape them.
I didn't know that. That's
Yes, they can.
terrible.
Psylocke
What?
stealth does not save you. Invisible woman gets tracked by them. It's
That explains why I get tagged as Loki. So
squirrels they're nutty.
that was just bad coincidence.
T'Challa and Hawkeye have cooled down a bit, finding a better balance. And
That
let's
is
not forget the balance changes at the start of the season and the addition of Invisible Woman. Together, they have revitalized the strategies matter and given
Yeah.
players more options. These changes are undoubtedly a win for all. But hold on, there are a few challenges we have noticed that we are ready to tackle to make your gameplay even more epic.
Triple strategist terror.
The triple strategies
I like their
lineup has
humor.
been gaining ground, especially among the upper ranks. For us, It's been great to see so many different team compositions out there, proving that victory
That I do
isn't
agree
just
with.
about the classic two.
This is why role queue is not needed. It's
Yeah.
so cool to swap things up and counter an entire enemy's strategy. You just feel like you succeeded as a team, you know, when you talk things
Or
out.
even just when you're not locked into a role, it's like if one person is struggling, we're like, okay, how can we adjust to this?
How can we
I'll
help?
switch to DPS. You can hop into tank or something, and we'll new rollout. We'll figure this out.
And I don't want them to completely neuter the ability to go 3 healers, because it does work into certain comps that, you know, you might need 3 healers. And
It just can't be a broken loadout that everyone feels the need to run.
Yeah. Or well, everybody in solo queue encourages everybody else to play 3 healers because they saw their favorite high-ranked streamer do it and it worked. But they don't really understand the fundamentals behind it and why it works. It works because the DPS and tank know what they're doing.
No,
but you are not him.
Definitely rough.
2-2-2 line up. But here's the catch. The quick ultimate recharge for strategies like Cloak and Dagger,
yes.
and our mischievous Fred.
Loki gets so
Loki
much as well. Okay, look, to be fair, Loki's ult charge, he gains it way too fast.
It's true, he does get it real fast.
He gets it even before the actual support that has the ultimate. So I think both Cloak and Dagger and Loki need a little bit of changing there.
Okay.
Okay, look, if not Loki, then especially Cloak and Dagger. It is insane
100%
to have
Cloak
her
and Dagger.
start a fight with an ultimate, and then at the end of the fight, have the ultimate again. What am I supposed to do?
100%.
A triple strategy setup often means at least one ultimate counters a Vanguard or Duelist's ultimate, which may slow down the game's pace. We want every match to feel exhilarating.
We don't want to slap each other when nobody dies for like 12 seconds.
Our upcoming changes, we will be bumping up the energy costs for those frequent ultimates. We will also be giving some targeted nerfs to certain strategies' ultimates. Yep, Cloak and Dagger, I'm looking at you. While reducing the ultimate energy costs of some of our Vanguards and Duelists, like Venom and Magic, making it easier for them to unleash.
I'm not sure about the Magic one. I'm okay with the Venom change. Venom's ult
Magic is
needs
one
a
of
little bit
those
of
where
help.
it's like, I feel like, with the exception of like the one crazy Magic player, oftentimes Magic will go and ult and then just die immediately.
Yeah, but those are Magic players that don't know what they're doing. Any
I mean,
Magic
that's
player
true.
worth their salt will get at least
That's
2 to
true.
3. Because,
That's
you know,
true.
just shift and left click, it's pretty easy to do. If you aim your dash at somebody, that's an insta delete for any squishy. There's a reason why Magic has the highest win rate in the entire game across all ranks.
Does she currently? That's okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. If not, then she's definitely in the top 3.
Their powers.
Oh yeah, they'll
Don't worry,
get
though.
new stats, I think.
We are
on
not
that-
trying
on the
to
website.
completely
Yeah.
shatter that 3 strategies play style. We are just looking to bring in more options for farm counter
that's
plays
what I was
and
hoping
amp up
for.
the
Yes.
excitement.
Don't just completely neuter it.
Vanguard Power Shield.
Now, let's chat about Vanguard.
Maybe they're switching things up a little bit for Vanguards because there's so many complaints about how boring playing Vanguard is. I would disagree, but
I was gonna say, I feel like that's maybe a bad group to cater to.
yeah. We'll see what they do.
Yeah.
Throughout the first half of Season 1, Doctor Strange and Magneto remain the most mainstream
Yeah,
Vanguard
they're
choices,
just the
true.
best
dominating
tanks.
the scene, whether it's a single or double shield lineup. These guys have been the go-to war, soaking up damage and effectively resisting enemy damage pressure. And with the triple strategies lineup, enjoying enhanced survivability.
They just never
we want
die.
to shake things up a bit.
Yep.
We are planning to dial back the survivability of Doctor Strange and Magneto to keep things interesting. Plus,
Alright.
we will be boosting some of our movement tabs
Hey!
Vanguards, and we are super excited to introduce our newest hero, the Thing. Get ready for a fresh take on battle dynamics.
You know, maybe Captain America won't hit like a wet noodle anymore. Maybe. I know he can do a
But
lot of
it- but
damage
it's
with the
America's
animation
wet noodle.
cancels. Oh god. But the animation cancels they're pretty gnarly. But even then, you gotta be really good at Captain America to be able to stay in for long enough to actually do something, you know? Or else
Yeah.
the enemy team's just gonna focus you and you're dead. So you might as well have
It's
just
an
been playing
annoying
Strange.
mosquito.
Because the thing with Strange is that he can also do that. Kind of.
Mhm.
He doesn't run as fast as you, but he can go into the backline and just start slapping people with his whip. It's kind of insane.
I guess that's why they're lowering his survivability. That makes sense.
Yeah. This is also an indirect buff to Wolverine, though. We'll see how things go, but
I was gonna say, yeah, we'll have to see what their actual changes are.
hopefully it's not a complete nerf to them, making them unviable. But I guess that also
Mhm.
changes the usual tanks that you'll see in games, so...
Have they put out the actual, like, official notes for the changes?
Probably have. I haven't checked them yet, though.
Thanks. We have been closely analyzing pick and win rates across all tiers, using battle data and battle rates for our top tier heroes. With all this information in hand, we are making some targeted adjustments to certain characters. For example, Storm is getting a moderate
Yes.
tweak to help her find the perfect balance again.
Please.
Also, Moon Knight's ultimate
Yes.
is also getting a moderate
Please.
tweak to
Thank
help
God.
improve
The only reason why triple support meta was still okay to play in was because the Moon Knight ultimate was bugged. You could still
Moon Knight
kill
shut
them.
down.
Yeah. Now that they're sort of doing that, yeah, tweak down Moon Knight because his ultimate was basically just a confirmed kill on at least one person.
more balance. Now, let's talk about the balance schedule. We know it's been a bit longer than we wanted, and that's made it tough to tackle some big issues this season. So here's our plan. We are sticking to our overall balance adjustment schedule and rolling them out with our big updates for the first and second halves of each season. But going forward, we will also be keeping an extra close eye on the game environment throughout each half season. If we spot any urgent issues, we will swoop in with one quick, smaller adjustment to keep everything running smoothly.
Okay.
Much like Galactor observed the innumerable matches, we will mainly be observing and only interfere
They'll be
during
watching
the
us
season
at all
when
times.
necessary. We are committed to being careful with these changes because we want to keep the game to have a stable play environment.
Yeah, this
Okay,
is
that's
a good
understandable.
approach. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if somebody discovers something that is absolutely busted.
Just like, yeah,
And-
completely.
Yeah. You'll just be suffering for the entire half season. This way, at
Yeah,
least that
because I
won't
understand
happen.
wanting to keep a meta consistent throughout the whole half season, but also leaving it open to an emergency fix is good.
Yeah.
Breaks and win rates.
We will soon be updating the website with the pick rates and win rates for the first half of Season 1. After that, we will drop the balance adjustment announcement for the second half of the season. Keep your eyes peeled for those official updates. We are rolling out
streamer
a
settings?
hidden name feature in competitive mode for
The thing was, the streamer mode basically just hid your own name from yourself, so when you streamed it, people wouldn't be able to add you and stuff like that.
Yeah,
But other people could still see it and they could still target ban you. So
yeah.
maybe changes to that.
for players who reach Diamond 3. Once it's activated, your true identity will be under wraps
Yeah,
during
so this
the
is what
loading
you're saying.
screen,
You can
hero selection, and the
stop
start of the
pick
match.
bans.
Yeah.
Other players won't be able to see your name right away, and after a short period in the battle, your real name will pop back up. Thank you for your unwavering
Okay.
support,
You know,
Rebels.
Back
We
from-
can't
Fair.
wait to
Ooh, let's
see
start
you
this match.
harness the
Oh
power
shit!
of
We're
Yeah.
playing
this
against Necros.
fantastic four
And
against
Spider-Man.
the dark forces of Dracula. Ignite the battle.
Yeah, there have
Okay.
been plenty
That
of
was
one
a-
tricks that just had to like constantly
Yeah.
pay $5 to change their name all the time. It was sad.
Those were pretty much everything I wanted them to say in this. So I'm pretty happy.
It's strange to see developers talk about the exact things you want them to without really having to do or say anything or protest about it. So yeah, it's a nice change of pace for sure. Human Torch literally just dropped the hottest thing in town. Time to see what he's up to.
Human Torch in the house,
My
yo.
boy. He looks so good.
Interesting. He has like a set amount of ammo, and he recharges over time or something like that. Little fireballs.
So hot. Boom goes the meteor.
Whoa!
What was that? That was cool.
No applause.
Oh, it's
he
also a
launches
knockback.
them! Ooh.
Oh.
I like that. I'm so excited to play him.
No applause.
It does seem like
He said, "Fuck you,
his.
Loki."
It does seem like his projectile shots do like a little bit of burst damage around it too. It's
Yeah.
sort of like a
I would
kind of
assume
like
that
Loki's
would
bullets.
make sense.
Yeah.
Dodge this.
Oh, what is
Ooh.
that? So did he?
Yo.
He purposely shot.
Yeah, okay, so he places things and then he connects them.
I'm the
Any
brightest in the
denial?
sky.
It looked like that was doing multiple ticks of damage too.
Yeah.
Maybe
yeah,
it was just
it's
the fire. It was on the floor. Yeah.
It seems to be a radius in the fire that just does damage over time.
Supernova.
This is ultimate.
Yeah. So he
The
just puts
storm
out like
goes
fire
through it.
tornadoes and keeps
There you go.
Ooh, yeah.
Flame on.
I am really glad that we're nerfing Storm because
yeah.
this
I think
this
it's
combo.
so the team up is with their ults.
Yeah, it looks like it. So
Because that's the first team up that just layers. It's like intended like that.
he hits Q, goes supernova, throws out a fire tornado, and then she goes.
And she
through it.
tornadoes through it. Oh my god.
Well, there is a separate ability that he has to activate too. If you can see here that it shows up,
Maybe that's just an added effect to their team up.
like at the bottom right here.
Yeah.
It's just there's nothing there as a passive, and then it becomes an X.
Oh
So I'm like,
yeah, you're
does
right.
he have to activate that to make sure she gets the fire? Probably.
Or maybe that charges her ult or something to help her get it
Maybe.
firing.
If you can
Like,
also
just to
see
give it a
here,
boost?
I'm not sure if this is usual with Storm's ultimate, but the Iron Man also gets knocked out of the sky.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I haven't played Storm. Oh yeah, she sucks him in.
Yeah,
Flame on.
cool.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm so excited to play him.
I'm sure he's gonna suffer from some of the usual weaknesses that the flying characters have with like the hit
Yeah.
scan characters and trying to avoid them. But
Definitely.
the regular left click does seem to be quite forgiving. I'm interested to learn more about the other abilities though. And my
The
other
knockback is
concern,
cool, too.
oh, the knockback is really cool. And obviously, I feel like the new map that they're about to release is going to have a ton of areas for stuff like that. I'm concerned about the whole like set up the box and then area denial because it takes kind of a long time. Like, how useful is that going to be?
Well, yeah, we'll have to see
realistically?
that in practice. I'm curious because, like, and they had it in like the perfect little box, so I don't know what the wiggle room and what all you could actually do with that will be. So I'll
Yeah.
be curious to see
There-
when they
there has-
actual gameplay a bit later.
Definitely has to be some sort of limitation to it. It's like, oh, I'll just create a fire circle on the entire map.
Mhm.
Don't think that's
Yeah.
gonna work.
The thing.
No,
Good to
here's
get
the
more
thing.
tanks.
Benjamin J. Grip, reporting for duty.
Like the voice. It's good.
Too easy.
What do we have here? Ooh, what was that? Was that a right click?
Too easy.
Yeah, it's a right click.
Yeah.
Coming through.
Right click seems to be a charge
Oh.
punch.
Trouble.
Ooh! Goodbye, Spider-Man! Hell yeah. Okay, that's his E. What does it give him? That gives it so he doesn't get knocked back by the Hulk? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And he can do the fastball special, yeah. And he jumps in after him, too! That's his left shift. Yeah. And then he
Like a
uses...
Hulk-like jump.
Okay, what's your ultimate?
Throw down.
It seems really fun, actually.
It's like it seems like a really good brawler.
Right?
Oh,
Ooh, the knockup, though!
dude, they weren't close to him there. That was a huge hit radius.
Okay, what is this? He jumps to his ally. Is that like Hulk's leap?
Yeah, it seems
Because I
like
don't
it.
see his ability going on. Or no, there's something that appears over the range here. E confirm. He just
so it's
he
like
leaps to protect
fantastic
them.
then.
Yeah. Right? And then he uses the left shift to charge in. Hits them. Upon hitting them, it knocks them up.
Yeah.
Or maybe you activate it again. And now he activates his ult. And gone.
Look, he's not close to them. Like, that's a huge punch radius.
We'll have to see how far that goes. It's not like a whole clap, but it is much wider in range. Kind of like
Or just a
shotgun
melee
in that
punch like
instance.
that? Yeah.
Yeah. It's a really big fist hitting you. And the knockup sort of confirms that you're going to get hit by it.
Yeah, good addition to the Vanguard lineup, definitely.
We didn't see an instance of Wolverine trying to kidnap him, so we're still not sure how that really interacts. I'll have to see that in game and test it out.
I wonder if when he has those like rocks around him, if that's when he's CC immune.
It's not like a passive thing, it's only specifically when he has the rock shielding around him.
That's my guess, but I don't know.
He does seem really fun though, and I thought he'd be like a lot slower. His gameplay feels quite fast actually, and he even has like the Reinhardt charge from Overwatch.
Being able to jump into your allies.
Instantly like charging towards the enemy and just slamming them across the wall or off ledges. I'm sure that you could also do that.
I haven't played Overwatch, but that seems like a really good like tank ability.
Oh yeah, for sure. Just controlling where the enemy is. That's literally their job.
I mean, that with Johnny and the flames on the ground, you could do some crazy stuff with that.
Also,
an invisible woman's push-pull. I mean,
yeah. This is also probably going to be the first time we're getting a 4-man team up in the game. Everybody so far has been 3.
I don't think we've confirmed that they have it.
They kind of have to, right? It's a Fantastic Four. Imagine the thing doesn't get anything with his friends. Like, what?
I mean... Oh, yeah, but they haven't shown it.
He's just stuck with Wolverine and the fastball special. It's so sad.
Poor Ben, just stuck with the little hairy man.
He always gets the short end of the stick, doesn't he?
That's true, he does.
Dang it, dude.
Poor Ben.
Can't wait to see more heroes in the future. Because they seem to have a lot of really
we don't
good
know
ideas
who's
for
next,
this.
yeah.
Oh yeah, true.
My bet is Blade is probably next, just based on
Blade
the story.
makes sense. Mm-hmm.
But for the second half of season 2, like
I know you want Ultron.
My fingers crossed are for Ultron. I really, really want Ultron, but I'm just excited.
All right, dudes. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll catch you in the next one. Later.
Bye bye.